she's the oldest player, including the Dutch players. Number 4, Catharina van der Slot. Number 5, Iris Wolfs. Number 6, Nomi Stomphorst. Number 7, Bente Rogge. 22 years old only, but she was there and 2 years ago in Barcelona, so she's already European gold medalist. Number 8, Vivian Sevenic. Number 9, Marcia Koenig, only 21 years old. Number 10, Kitty Lynn Juistra, who celebrated her 22nd birthday here in Budapest more than a week ago. Number 11, Simona van der Kras, the youngest player, 19 years old. Number 12, Brigitte Sleeking, and number 13, Debbie Willems, the Dutch number 1 goalie and the head coach, Ano Havenga, 45 years old, coaching Team Netherlands for 7 years now. He was a great player and he's just one of the best coach in the world. And now the Russians. Anna Ustyukina wearing the number 1 cap. Number 2, the youngest player in the Russian side, Maria Bershneva, 21 years old. Number 3, the captain, Yekaterina Prokofyeva, 2 times European Championship winner. Number 4, Elvina Karimova. Number 5, Maria Borisova, one of the youngest players in the Russian team, 22 years old. Number 6, Olga Gorbunova. Number 7, Alena Serzhantova, 21 years old, but one of the top scorers in the Russian team. Anastasia Simanovic, who just celebrates actually her 25th birthday today. So happy birthday to Anastasia. Number 9, Anna Timofeyeva. Number 10, Evgenia Sobolyeva, 31 years old, 2-time European Champions winner. Number 11, Evgenia Ivanova. Actually, she won the Euro 2 times as well. Number 12, Anastasia Fedotova. Number 13, Anna Karnauk. And the head coach is Alexander Gainikov, 46 years old. She celebrated her birthday here in Budapest in January the 10th. The referees are from Romania, Adrian Alexandrescu, and from Italy, Giuliana Nicolisi. And now the national anthems. First, the Netherlands. So we are going to have the first semi-final here in the 34th LAN European Waterpolo Championships in the women's competition between the title holder, the Netherlands, and Russia, the former three-time European champion. There you can see the Russian lineup, the team that made 4 changes compared to the last European Championships in Barcelona, where they finished only on the 5th place, because in the quarterfinal they lost against Greece, but for the 5th place matches they won against France, and then for the 5th place they won against Italy. And here is the Dutch lineup. They made 3 changes to that gold medalist team 2 years ago. The new players are Johanna Kunders, Martje Koning and Simone van der Kratz. These are the players who weren't there 2 years ago. Last year the Dutch team in the World Championship only finished in the 7th place as a European champion. This was a disappointment for them. They lost the quarterfinal against Spain, while the Russians finished in the 5th place. Lost in the quarterfinal against Australia. But the Russians last year had a good year, actually, because in the Europa Cup final they were in the final and lost against the Netherlands by 2 goals, so they clinched the silver, while in the World League Super Final here in Budapest in the Duna Arena they clinched the bronze medal, and for the 3rd place they beat the Netherlands one more time, 10-7. So it means that last year they managed to beat the Dutch team 1 time, and 1 time they lost in the final of the Europa Cup. So the Europa Cup gold last year went to the Netherlands, while in the World League the Netherlands finished only on 4th place, because in the semi-final they lost against the USA and then lost against Russia for the 3rd place. Here in Budapest, the Netherlands is still unbeaten. They won in the group stage against Israel, Germany, Italy, France and Spain. And then in the quarterfinal against Slovakia, an easy game, 22-2. While the Russians won 4 matches in the group stage against Slovakia, Serbia, Croatia and Greece, and they lost against Hungary by 1 goal, 9-8. And in the quarterfinal the surprise came that they beat Italy in an easy game for them, 13-7 by 6 goals. The 2 goalies who will start the match, Anna Karnauk and Debbie Willems. So the Dutch won the gold medal 2 years ago, and altogether they have 5 gold medals, 4 silver medals and 3 bronze medals in the European Championships, while the Russians have 3 gold medals, 2 silver medals and 3 bronze medals. The last medal was a gold 10 years ago in Zagreb, when there were 3 gold medals in a row for Russia in 2006, 8 and then 10. While the Dutch team won the European gold after 25 years, 2 years ago in Barcelona. And the first possession is for the Netherlands. So they have the chance to take the lead. Only 5 seconds for them to shoot. And there is the first save of the match. And saved by Anna Karnauk. At the European Championships, Russia holds a 5-4 lead in overall. Their first ever match was the final in 1993. In that time, the Dutch won easily, just like in the following games. Then came the Russian era with 4 straight wins, but in Belgrade it was Holland's turn again. So the last time when they met in the European Championships was 4 years ago in Belgrade, when the Netherlands beat the Russians by 7 goals, 14-7. And the last Russian win happened 8 years ago in Eindhoven, when they beat the Dutch team by 1 goal, 11-10. Still no goal in this first semi-final of the European Championships. And now this can be a chance for a fast break for the Netherlands. In the middle there is Semenic. But she didn't get the ball she's asking, but too late. One more save made by Anna Karnau. Her second save in the match. The Russian goalie. So far here in this championship posted 39 saves on 64 shots. That is almost 61%. While Debbie Williams also 39 saves from 53 shots. That is 73% save percentage for the goalies. Beautiful pass to the center forward, and there is a 5-meter penalty for the Netherlands. Maarten Koenig was there. One of those 3 players who weren't there 2 years ago in Barcelona when they clinched the gold. Maud Megans is waiting for the sign of the referee. And she scores! The first goal of the game is going to Maud Megans and going to the Netherlands. Maud Megans, who is the top scorer with 22 goals until this match. So now this is her 23rd goal in the tournament. She's far the best goal scorer for the Netherlands. Katarina van der Sloot and Maarten Koenig are on 13 goals behind her. So they have 10 goals less than Megans. Borsova. Now Ivanova. There is an exclusion from the Netherlands. This is the first exclusion from the Dutch team. And Nexer is the first man up for one of these teams. And there is the equalizer. The goal scorer is Olga Gorbunova. Among the Russian players, she is the top scorer with 22 goals now. So the 2 top scorers just scored the first goal of this semi-final. The reaction of the Russian head coach, Alexander Gaidukov, who's coaching for Russia for 5 years now. Under his guidance, they managed to claim the bronze medal at the Olympic Games 4 years ago in Rio de Janeiro, and bronze medal as well in the World Championships here in Budapest 3 years ago. Exclusion now from Russia. Evgenia Soboyeva is the penalized player. Under 10 seconds now for the Netherlands. 3 players, two field player plus the goalie in between the Dutch goal line, and there is a block. It will be difficult to score on man advantage against 3 players. And now Russia has the chance to take the lead for the first time in the match. Shot from distance, saved by Williams. Shot came from Yevgenia Ivanova. The first save for Debbie Williams. Ivanova. Pass to the center forward and Williams saves it. Another save from Debbie Williams. This is just not a good pass, but it had the reason. So there is a 5-meter penalty one more time for the Netherlands. And the foul against Karimova. This time Katarina van der Slot with the ball. And this time Karnow saves it. And the rebound went back to the Dutch. Seems like that Karnow is on top form. This is already her 3rd save in the match from 4 shots. Against, and this time the post saves it. And the swimming back, there is an exclusion from the Netherlands. 6-on-5 for Russia. Ivanova. And the steal. And the referee said nothing happened. There was one change from the Dutch team. That's why they are slowly building this attack. Only 5 seconds for the Dutch. There is a lob, what a block, but the rebound went back to the teams that were attacking. And there is a goal scored by Katarina van der Slot. He was playing here in Hungary for some years. 28 years old. Of course, he was there 2 years ago in the gold medalist team, but she also has 2 silver medals, 1 bronze medal in the Euros. And 5 years ago, she was the member of the World Championship silver medalist team. Actually, along with her, there are 5 more players from that team. Megan, Jenny, Stompor, Stevenic and Williams were there in Kazan, winning that world silver. Now the Russians, and they scores! The equalizer comes from Yevgenia Soboyeva, the number 10. Her first shot, first goal. Beautiful goal with the half of the post. This is only her 3rd goal in the tournament in Budapest. And the reaction of van der Slot. On the Kratz. Trying to pass to the center forward, and a huge chance, which was just missed by the center forward. So the score is still Russia 2, the Netherlands 2. In the first semi-final in the 34th Land European Waterpolo Championships here in Budapest. Prokofyeva, now there is an exclusion from the Netherlands. Soboyeva. First personal foul for Van der Kratz. Now trying to pass to the center. And the beautiful steal made by Koenig. Here you can see the former national team player in the Netherlands, Laura Aerts, who is playing here in Hungary. Now she missed to be inside the Dutch lineup because she rejected to go back to the Netherlands, as in every Summer Olympic year it's a usual habit in the Netherlands that they are calling back all the foreign players from abroad to play at home, but she refused to go back. But of course she's here to support the girls. As I heard, it can be that Laura Aerts, who is one of the best goalie in the world, actually she was the best foreign player here in Hungary last year, so probably maybe she will be there in the Olympics. A last shot almost went in. Karnaug needed to pay attention. So after the first quarter, Russia 2, the Netherlands 2. Pretty tight game, as it was expected, between two giants. Here comes the statistics of the first quarter. Russia had 6 shots, while the Netherlands had 9 shots. That means that the shooting efficiency is better for Russia, 33%, while the Netherlands only 22%. And looking at the goalies, they are just on the same level right now, 60%, 5 shots, 3 saves for both goalies, Debbie Willems and Anna Karnaug. So far, Gorbunova and Soboyeva scored from Russia, and Megens and van der Slot from the Netherlands. And second sprint, won by the Netherlands. They have the possession the first time here in the second quarter. Van der Slot. Really tight defense from the Russians, and they are really quick and swimming. So this is something that the Netherlands must pay attention very much after they are losing the ball. Now Russia changed one player, but there is a beautiful lob shot goal Russia takes the lead. And this is the first time in the match. The goal scorer is Nemira Karimova. Beautiful goal scored by Karimova, 25 years old. Was there 4 years ago in the Olympic bronze medalist team. Actually, from that bronze medalist team in Rio de Janeiro, there are still 10 players from the Russian team. And the same 10 players which won the world bronze medal 3 years ago here in Budapest. What a mistake now. And what a mistake from the Dutch as well. Exclusion now from the Netherlands, and team timeout called by the Russian head coach. The first one coming really
штанги только диагональ, искусственно не ищите. Оля, пускают, вырезай и завершай. Ты на первую, Маха на вторую.
The mistake of Megans, and now 6-on-5 for Russia. Chance ahead the Russians to have a 2-goal lead, which was never happened so far during this game. Gorbunova, and she scores! Lorards there, and the goal for Gorbunova. Her second goal in the match. Olga Gorbunova, who had 21 so far, and now she's on 23 goals here in Budapest. Top scorer for Russia, Rogge. Megans, one more pass now to the center forward, and there was the chance to shoot from 7 each, but there is a turnover for, so one more chance for the Netherlands to come back to 1 goal. Megans, Rogge. Megans, just a pass. Now to the center forward position, and this time there is no exclusion, not even a free throw for the Netherlands. The Russian team, which is just back to the semi-finals after 8 years, are leading by the Netherlands. And this time a shot from the crossbar went back to the Russians, so they still have the ball and still have 20 more seconds on this attack. Now pressing from the Dutch. They're trying to keep the Russian players as far as they can from their goal, pushing them back, and there is a shot saved by Williams. Beautiful save. Now there is a pass and turnover foul. And the Russians, 4 Russians ahead, and now the 4th Dutch player just arrives, but maybe it's too late. Bershneva missed the chance, or let's say Willem saves it. Maria Bershneva was there, and she couldn't score her 2nd goal in the semi-final. Now this is Rogge. From the crowds, back to Rogge. Shot from distance, beautiful goal. The 3rd goal for the Netherlands and the 2nd for Maud Megens from 4 shots. Just to the top left corner, no chance for Anna Karnauch. Goal number 3 for the Netherlands. The Dutch team had 11 semi-final appearances. They won 7 and lost 4. And they won their last 3 semi-finals in the last 3 editions, but each by a single goal or in a penalty shootout, like in Belgrade. Sobolyeva, Ivanova, back to Sobolyeva. Now this is Sergeantova. One more press and the block made by Brigitte Slicking. Chance for the Netherlands to equalize. Slicking. And the block on the other side as well. No exclusion. But the Dutch team has another 20 seconds for this attack. Van der Slot. Rogge. Now to the center and just a save, Anna Karnauch. And there is a Russian player for the fast break, for this counter-attack. And a lob shot was not good. This is the main Russian chance to score easy goals, because they are swimming really fast. And this is what they could make against Italy as well. But against Hungary, they couldn't in the group stage. The Hungarians defending really well against these fast breaks. There is a lob shot, and Karnauch again. Her 5th save. And we are under the last 2 minutes of the first half. This is Sobolyeva. Ivanova. Sobolyeva. Under 10 seconds for Russia. A shot from distance, and there was a block made by Maud Megens. Sorry, it was Bente Rogge. Exclusion from Russia. Chance to tie the game for the Dutch. Van der Slot. Sticking. There is a goal after the rebound, which came back from the crossbar. It went back to one of the Russian players' head, and from there it went back of the Russian net. There you can see it again. It was the number 6, Olga Gorbunova. So this was, of course, an own goal, but the goal goes to the Dutch player who made the shot, and she was Iris Wolfs. Her first goal in the match. Prokofieva. Soboljeva. Vershneva. And the shot. And Soboljeva misses. The chance to take the lead one more time. We are under the last minute of the first half. Still tied. Just like in the first quarter, we saw 2 goals for each team. But now there is a chance ahead of the Dutch. And no penalty. Just an exclusion. But yes, there is the 5-meter penalty, sorry. Second major foul for Soboljeva. And the chance for the Dutch to take the lead again after a long time. And what a missed chance! Maud Megens this time misses the goal. Ivanova, only 25 seconds to go. Vershneva, Ivanova. 12 seconds. But now there is an exclusion from the Netherlands. Dagmar Zseny. 10 seconds for Russia. Prokofieva, then Ivanova. Back to Prokofieva. Soboljeva is asking the ball, only 1 second to go. Now to the center, and no goal for Russia from this attack. So once again, 2 for Russia and 2 for the Netherlands, just like in the first quarter. So it means that Russia 4, the Netherlands also 4 after 16 minutes. Here is the halftime statistics, and as you can see, 2 more shots for the Netherlands, 17, while Russia 15. The shot efficiency, that's why still a bit better for the Russians. And about the goalies, they are still on the same level. From 9 shots, both goalies saved 5. That is 55.6% save percentage. And the top scorer for the Netherlands, Maud Megens, with 2 goals, but she missed a 5-meter shot. While from Russia, Olga Gorbunova, also with 2 goals. So the top 2 goal scorers from the teams are playing well and scoring goals. Actually, the Dutch team went all the way undefeated 2 years ago in Barcelona with 7 wins and 1 draw. So that means that their unbeaten run at the European Championship counts now 14 straight matches so far. Their last loss came in the 2016 final in Belgrade against Hungary. And they lost also in the final 6 years ago here in Budapest. So that means that in the last 4 editions they stand with 23 wins, 2 draws and 2 losses at the European Championships. So that really shows that the Netherlands are the top team in these recent years here in Europe, while the Russians in these recent years weren't neither in the semi-finals. Happened 8 years ago when they were there, but that time they finished 4th in Eindhoven in the end. So the last medal for Russia was 2 years even more earlier, in 2010 in Zagreb. Now the Russians won the sprint. The first position is for there, and there is a long-range shot, and the goalie, the goalie touched it. Yes, even Olga Gorbunova showed it. So this is a save for Debbie Willems. And that's why corner for Russia. They have 20 seconds for the attack. Karimova. Prokofieva. There is a shot. And saved by Debbie Willems one more time. Still no goal in the 3rd quarter. Exclusion from Russia, and the Dutch team is quickly using this chance to take the lead after 2-1. And the goal scorer is Marte Koenig, 21 years old. One of the player who was not there 2 years ago in the gold medalist team. Karimova. Exclusion from the Netherlands this time. Big chance ahead Russia to equalize. Now the block, and Willems saves it. After the shot of Gorbunova. This time a block, and the Netherlands have the chance to have that 2-goal lead, which didn't happen today. Only the Russian had the 2-goal lead. It was 4-2, so now the Dutch team scored 3 goals in a row. Now they are losing the ball. Karnauk is looking for someone to pass. She finds Prokofieva, the Russian captain. Karimova. Then Gorbunova again. Karimova. There is the exclusion from the Netherlands. 6-on-5 for Russia. And the shot saved by Willems. Debbie Willems one more time. She's the hero in this quarter for the Netherlands. Great save. Dutch goalie, who is 25 years old, and 5 years ago in Kazan she was already there in the silver medalist team. That was her first big tournament. Soboyeva. Now to the center forward, nothing happened, shows the referee. Sticking. Only 10 seconds for the Netherlands. Impossible to pass the ball to the center forward. There is Justra there fighting with the Russian defenders. Now the shot deflected and went into the back of the net. And the Netherlands leading by 2 goals for the first time in the match. And the goal scorer is Katarina van der Slot, her second goal from 3 shots. And this is the 4th Dutch goal in a row. And after Russia was leading by 2, now the Netherlands leading by 2 goals. Soboyeva. Prokofjeva. Soboyeva again. Then Prokofjeva. Karimova. Soboyeva. A shot from distance. Willems saves it. But the ball hit the rope. So the ball goes back to Russia. It will be a corner. And the time will start from 20 seconds. Bershneva. And a steal. So far in this 3rd quarter, Russia was unable to score a goal. Van der Kratz. Sevenic. And this time the goalie saves. First I thought that it could be just a block. And Kano didn't touch it, but she did. So after this Dutch corner, they have the chance to score, but this time saved by the crossbar. And there is a turnover fall while the Russians are swimming ahead toward to the Dutch goal. Van der Kratz. Megens. Van der Kratz. Back to Megens. They still have plenty of time to this attack, and now especially because an exclusion from Russia, and Arno Havenga, the Dutch head coach, calling the timeout.
Stap op 2, Wout op 3, Maatje op 4, Iris op 5 en Dagmar op 6. We spelen 1. Kijk goed in de gaten. Als we de 0 doen, ja, 2, blok de verdediger af, kijken of we de achterlijn zoeken, tweede paal en anders 3 erachteraan schuiven.
Arno Havenga, 45 years old, is coaching the Dutch team for 7 years now, and here you could see Dutch men's team stood here in Budapest after they finished the tournament already, and support the girls, of course. So 6-on-5 for the Netherlands, and there is the pass, and there was a block, but the rebound went back to the Dutch, and one more shot, and exclusion from the Netherlands. And this is Nomi Stomphorst's 3rd major foul, so she's out with substitution. The first player who ejected from the game. And the Russians finally managed to score a goal. the first Russian goal in this quarter. And let me check when they scored last time. Well, it was about 12 minutes ago. They were leading that time 4-2. After that, we saw 4 Dutch goals in a row. And finally, Russia was able to score. So now they are trailing by 1. Van der Kraats. And a shot from distance saved by Anna Karnauk. This is her 8th saves in the match. Van der Kraats with the corner. Sevenic. Sevenic is moving now to the center forward position. Van der Kraats, a lob shot saved by easily the Russian goalie Anna Karnauk. And now the Russians are having the chance for the fast break. There is the number 4, Karimova, in the left. Now the ball comes, but this pass was not just the best of this. And no chance to shoot. And now Russia has only 8 seconds for it. Sergentova. Sergentova, block. And the rebound, with the help of the referee, goes back to Russia. Under the last minute of the third quarter, the Russians are trailing by 1 goal, but now they are attacking to equalize. Just a free throw, no exclusion, only 6 seconds for the Russians. A shot deflected, but this way it slowed down the ball, and easy save for Debbie Williams. Now it's Megens. Van der Kraats. Van der Kraats still with the ball. No exclusion. Megens. Only 6 seconds for the Netherlands. Only 1. There's the shot. Saved by the post, and the rebound goes to Russia, but they have no chance to shoot. So this is the end of the third quarter, and this is the first time that it didn't end in a draw, because the Netherlands scored that 2 goals that they scored in the first and the second quarter, but this time Russia managed to score only 1 goal. So the Netherlands 6, Russia 5. Here's the third quarter statistics. I mean, the statistics after 3 quarters. The shot efficiency is now better for the Netherlands. 25 shots for them, 23 for Russia. And while we were watching these beautiful pictures from this third quarter, here the commentators just find some Russian fans on the stands, and there are some Russian fans who just came here because of Anastasia Simanovic, who is celebrating her 25th birthday today. She even brought some flowers to her, which she will get after the match. But of course, everybody, the Russian fans and the Russian players, including Simanovic, everybody will be happy if they would be able to win this match. But now they are trailing by 1 goal, and this is already the last quarter of the match. Borisova. Borisova shot from distance. Williams, what a save! The first save of the last quarter. Now to the center forward, and from there an exclusion. The number 7, Benta Rogge, her second major foul now. A shot and goal. Extra player goal for Russia. Goal number 6. And this is already Gorbunova's 4th goal today from 7 shots. She's just showing that why she is the best player among the Russians in this tournament. Olga Gorbunova. As was there in Rio de Janeiro, winning the bronze among those 10 players, just like 1 year later here in Budapest in the World Championships. Now the Russians having the chance to take the lead after a long time, but this time they are missing it. So still 6-6. And now the Netherlands are having some tough times, not scoring goals. We saw 2 Gorbunova goals in a row. Only 3 seconds. A missed shot. Of course, Anu having a team paying attention for the fast breaks. Soboyeva. Karimova. Karimova again. Only 10 seconds for Russia. Shot from distance. From that distance, it's impossible to score a goal to Debbie Williams. Now 3 against 3, plus 2 more Dutch player arrives. It can be a chance for the Netherlands, but this pass is just not so good. And now all the Russian players swim back. Van der Stott. Now to the center forward, and there is a turnover foul. Of course, the Dutch fans here in Duna Arena unhappy with the decision of the referee. They came from Romania and Italy. I mean the referees. Karimova. Karimova almost lost the ball. Vershnyeva now to the center forward, and Williams saves it. Great move one more time from Debbie Williams. There was the chance ahead of Simanovic, the birthday girl, 25 years old today. But Williams is having a great day. This was her 12th save from 18. And there is a block. Karimova. Already one Russian player went to the Dutch goal. So now it's 5-on-5 in front of the Russian goal. And a save made by Karnauk. And the rebound goes to Russia. Nothing happened, said the ref. This is Karimova. Karimova still holds the ball, but only 10 seconds for Russia. Soboyeva back to Karimova. Now the shot too high. The reaction of Fedotova and the Dutch bench. Still, we saw only one Russian goal in this last quarter, and we have only 3 minutes to go. Impossible to pass to the center forward who was under the water. It was Marta Koenig there. Changes will come on both sides. The Russians are changing now. 3 players. So now they are losing this attack because only 7 seconds to go for them. Sergeantova. Only 3, and Sergeantova passes the ball to the corner. Now the Dutch are playing changing 2 players as well. No. Havanga didn't let the girls in. This could be a crucial moment in the match. Megans. Sticking. Shot from distance and she scores. Goal number 7 for the Netherlands, and they are taking the lead again after 6-5 and 6-4 actually. The first goal for Brigitte Slicking. Beautiful goal. No chance for Karnauk this time. Now the changes in the Dutch team. Russia must score. We are under the last 2 minutes of the semi-final. There is an exclusion from the Netherlands. And the Russians are calling the team timeout. This is the 3rd major foul for Bente Rogge. So she's out with substitution. The 2nd Dutch player.
Маша Берстева! Серж на 2-ю, Ольга на 1-ю! Тимош! Сима, отработай! Смотрите диагональные штанги!
So the Netherlands are leading by 1 goal in the first semi-final here in Budapest in the European Championships against Russia. We have 1 minute and 52 seconds to go in this match. And Russia have the possession and they are on man up, 6-on-5. They must score. Prokofjeva. Sergeantova. The big shooters are in the pool, and there is a goal scored by Borisova. Russians are equalizing again, 7-7. The goal scorer is Maria Borisova. Her first goal in the match from 4 shots. Her 9th goal in the tournament. This was a very important one. Anna Timofeyeva was unable to watch it, what would happen in this man-up. Now let's see the Dutch. Van der Slot. Only 12 seconds for the Netherlands to finish the attack. Clear pass on the left wing. There is Jenny. And now only 3 seconds, one, and no shot, just a free throw, a last one, and the Dutch fans wanted to get a 5-meter penalty, but the referees said nothing happened, and now we are under the last minute of the game. Prokofieva, the captain, Borisova. If Russia scores, they would take the lead again in this last moment, and then with their half legs they will be in the final. Shot from distance, saved by the crossbar. Sergeantova missed it. So now the Netherlands have only 20 seconds to finish this attack, and only now 16, while 23 from the match. And Dano Havenga is calling the timeout. The last one for the Dutch.
Oké, 10 voor jou. Hè, 10? Oké. Spelen 10 voor het schot van Mout. Ja? Kijk die wissel. Vivian.
And actually, as you could see from the replay, there was even a little touch made by Debbie Williams on that last Russian shot. So we have 20 seconds from this first semi-final here in Budapest in the European Championship. Russia 7, the Netherlands 7, and this time the Netherlands have the chance to take the lead and probably win the match if they score from this attack. But they have only 10 seconds, only 8. Just a free throw. Van der Slot, no one to pass. Only 4 seconds. A shot saved by Karnauk, and only 5 seconds. Maybe a last shot. Prokofieva with the ball. Only 1.5 seconds. Prokofieva, and this is just too high. So the first semi-final ended in a draw. Russia 7, the Netherlands 7, and the match will be decided on penalty shootout. And the Dutch has no Bente Rogge and no Nomi Stompors, who are already out with substitution. And let's see the goalies, because during the whole game they were on equal numbers, and you can't imagine, but finishing the match, both goalie Debbie Williams and Anna Karnauk just on the same numbers. They needed to face with 19 shots and they saved 12. So that means 63.2% save percentage for both goalies in this match. And let's see, the top scorer were from Russia, Olga Gorbunova scored 4 goals, while from the Netherlands, Maud Megens and Katarina van der Slot, both players scored 2 goals each. There you can see the Dutch scored 2 extra player goals from 2 shots, while the Russians scored 4 goals on extra player from their 7 shots. 6 steals more personal fouls for the Netherlands, only 7 for Russia. So really equal game between the two, but Olga Gorbunova was the top scorer of this match with 4 goals. So now, penalty shootout between the two teams. And this will decide who will be the first team in the final of the 34th LAN European Waterpolo Championships. The two captain, the two number 3 from the Netherlands, Dagmar Zseny, and from Russia, Yekaterina Prokofieva is there. Shaking hand and decided who will start the penalty shootout. So in front of the goals for the Netherlands, Debbie Willems, and for Russia, Anna Karnauk. And the first shot here in the penalty shootout will come from the number 2, Maud Meigans, who scored 2 goals from 8 shots, and he scored 1 goal on 5-meter penalty, and he missed 1. Now everything is almost ready. So Meigans contra Karnauk. Russian goalie was just a bit ahead of the goal line. Now Meigans, and she scores! 1-0 for the Netherlands. Maud Meigans scored her penalty. Now the Russian player, Alena Sergeantova, comes, who missed 4 shots. She had no goal today. Of course, the Dutch fans booing her. Sergeantova, and she scores. 1-1. So still no decision between the two teams. Now the captain, Dagmar Zseny, from the Netherlands. Karnauk is one more time ahead of the goal line. And Zseny missed it. She hits the post. Now comes the second shooter from Russia. And Gorbunova scores. 2 for the Russians, 1 for the Netherlands. They are taking the lead. Now it's Sliking. Brigitte Sliking, who has a 1 goal during the game from 3 shots. Sliking, and she scores. 2-2. But now Russia will come. Russians' turn. This is the number 4. Evina Karimova, who scored 1 goal from 4 shots in the game. Karimova, and she scores! The 3rd Russian goal in the penalty shootout, while the Dutch missed 1. Dagmar Zseny. Debbie Willems went to the right side while the ball came into the left. Now this is Marte Koenig. who scored 1 goal. And she scores 1 more. Important goal. But the Netherlands is still trailing if the Russian player Anastasia Simanovic, the birthday girl, if she scores. Simanovic, and she scores! The Russians can't make a mistake. 4 goals for Russia in the penalty shootout and only 3 for the Netherlands. So that means that this is the last shoot, and Katarina van der Sloot is coming for the Dutch. If she misses, it's over. And she missed it! Katarina van der Sloot missed the penalty, and Karnov saves it. Russia is in the final in the European Championships. They won it 4-3. No need to shoot the last one. The Dutch fans and the Dutch players who won the European Championships 2 years ago in Barcelona, now they are missing to reach the final as Russia goes to there after 10 years. In Zagreb, they were there and won the gold medal in Zagreb. But now they are there again and they will face against Hungary or Spain. The second semi-final is about to start soon, and we will see who will win that match. Dramatic match between the two giants, and there was a lot of turning points during the game.